Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your bonus reading for the week of April 26, 2026. It is a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, just take what fits and leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else. And be sure to check out your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. If you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said now, Aries, let's begin. Also, please excuse my appearance. I was doing housework when I was called upon to do this reading for the collective. So here we go. Tapping into the Aries collective now, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What is the bonus message for the Aries collective for the week of April 26, 2026? What is their bonus message? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Your bonus message, we have transformation, card number 19. At the bottom of the deck, we have release, card number 42. Okay. Tell me why transformation, card number 19, is the bonus message for Aries this week. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is transformation their bonus message? One more shuffle here. Thank you. We have the Queen of Swords, we have Judgment, and we have the Ten of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. Okay, so some new beginning, new chapter here. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. We're going to clarify these three cards now for you. Clarify the Queen of Swords. For Aries, please clarify this Queen of Swords. One more shuffle here. Thank you. The Queen of Swords is being clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. Why is Judgment here for the Aries collective? Why is Judgment here for the Aries collective? One more shuffle. Thank you. Judgment is clarified by the Empress, the Death card, which is transformation, and the High Priestess. Wow. 4 major arcana cards right here. Tell me about this Ten of Wands. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. One more shuffle. Thank you. Ten of Wands is clarified by 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. Bottom of the deck, we have the World card. And at the beginning of the reading, we saw the Fool card. So, recent past, Queen of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. It appears here that you received some kind of communication or information here. Could have been from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. I just feel like this is embodying the energy of the person who communicated information to you. Something here about house, home, resources, stability, or possibly a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life. So if this message is resonating for you, there was communication here, possibly from an air sign, but the communication you received was distressing. Whether it was about a particular person, like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or if this is just information you received about house, home, or finances, or something to do with your stability. At the present time, you are in this in-between state of calling judgment. Judgment is clarified here by Empress, the Death card, and the High Priestess. You're not sure what to do about this. I feel like something didn't come through for you, or didn't come through the way that you thought it would. Now you're in the process of, I need to make a judgment call, right? I need to figure out, what am I going to do next? What direction do I move in? What do I birth new? How do I transform this situation, or how do I transmute this situation? And I think you're going really deep within in the High Priestess energy to figure out, what do I do next? In the near future, you have the Ten of Wands, clarified by the 2 of Swords, the 4 of Swords, and the Hanged Man. It looks like, at least for this week, you're really not sure what to do about this situation. You're undecided, you're taking a time out, and you're trying to see things from all perspectives. Whatever this communication or information here was, appears to be very heavy on you, and will continue to weigh heavily on you in the week ahead. So right now, for this week, I see you not making a decision, not sure what you're going to do about it, and a lot of contemplation. I'm surprised we didn't get the meditation card for you, but I kind of feel in that High Priestess energy, that's what you're trying to do. Anything else that Aries needs to know about this? Or actually, tell me more about what transpired back here, or what information, what communication came in. One more shuffle. Thank you. This is further clarified by Page of Cups, 9 of Wands, and the King of Wands. That's you. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Whatever information this was, I don't think that it was, I don't feel like the messenger, I hope this makes sense to someone watching, the messenger did not have poor intent. The messenger was simply telling you about communication that upset you. This would be like, trying to think of a good example I could give you. Please give me a good example to give them. Okay, good example. Your neighbor tells you that the homeowners association has decided they're no longer cutting grass, even though you pay for it in a homeowners association fee. The neighbor had no bad intent on telling you that. They're just the bearer of bad news, right? They're just the messenger. So I don't feel like this person is a bad person. This person just communicated something to you that was just distressing to you. Nine of Wands to the King of Wands, and it made you put your guard up. It made you a bit defensive, whatever this communication was. And again, I feel like the person who told you isn't necessarily a negative person. They could be an air sign, they could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it just seems to have you a bit defensive. And now you don't know what to do. Tell me more about presently. Tell me more about presently. Present situation here for the Aries collective. Some of these readings tend to get very specific, so if it's not your reading, just check another placement. One more shuffle. Thank you. Present situation. 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups, bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Whatever information or communication this was, this changed the game here, okay? This transformed a significant situation for you. It could be in regards to your finances in that 4 of Pentacles, could be house and home. For others of you, it's in regards to a partnership or a connection, and I see that because of the 10 of Cups. But it's almost like we went from the 10 of Cups and we like de-escalated to the 5 of Cups. So presently, you're not feeling good about the situation that you're in. You feel a bit stuck in that 4 of Pentacles. You're not sure how we got from the 10 of Cups to the 5 of Cups. Like, I thought I was going to get the job. Now I'm informed by the secretary or administrative assistant that I didn't get the job. How did that happen? Again, the person who communicated to you had no ill will. They were just simply the messenger. So presently, you're not feeling good about this. And I'm not saying this has to do with every aspect of your life, but with this one particular situation. This week, you're pausing. Any other healing advice for Aries for the week ahead on how to deal with this particular situation? One more shuffle. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles, take your time. 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. So it looks like that there's a communication here coming in. Knights are messengers. Justice. Yep, that's absolutely correct. In the energy of the full moon in Scorpio that we have on May 1st. So 2 to 3 days before, 2 to 3 days afterwards. It looks like it could be a Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Looks like there's some type of conversation or communication that comes in that lifts your spirits just a bit or gives you some ideas on how you can move forward in this situation. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. 3 cards of advice here for Aries. 3 cards of advice here for Aries. One more shuffle. Thank you. Your advice. 9 of Cups, 4 Pentacles. There you go. Has something to do with your security, stability, maybe financial stability, and the 4 of Swords. So your advice, bottom of deck, Ace of Wands. A new beginning, a new creative idea. Maybe this, and the way that this could come through in this Ace of Wands could be you're having a discussion here with someone during that full moon, or I should say in the energy of the full moon on May 1st, and some new creative ideas are tossed about. Hey, Aries, did you know that you could do this? Did you know you could do this? Did you know that you could get this loan? Did you know that this grant funding was available? Did you know that this company is hiring? Whatever, and I feel like it has affected you in terms of your stability, like your finances. So if that's the case, if this is career and finance related, whatever that conversation is, sources just saying, just take a time out in the early part of this week because there is a confirmation coming and some new ideas or creative ideas will come about. If this is in regards to a connection that you have with someone, whether it is professional, platonic, or romantic, just kind of lay low for the first half of the week because again, as we near that full moon in Scorpio on May 1st, there's some type of conversation here where you and this person are able to heal this connection and have a new beginning in it. So I feel like your message across the board here is like, just stay put and don't make any rash or rush decisions in the first couple of days of this week. By the end of the week, you'll have a lot to think about and contemplate, and you'll feel like you are in a better state or a better frame of mind to make decisions. That's what I have for you, Aries, at this time. If you like those messages, they resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Don't forget to check out your other placements. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.